Hey, Johnny. Oh, yeah. Keep it blazing, yeah. Johnny not afraid he light it. He will not deny it. We're not afraid to roll it up. Cause I know I don't smoke it. Now I don't smoke it. Now I don't smoke it. No. Everywhere we feel like we roll it up. Rasta now I don't smoke it. I don't smoke it. Janik we now I don't smoke it. Everywhere we feel like we roll it up. Rasta now I don't smoke it. Hey, you will hear me, Mr. Man. I will never disobey your laws. But not a day goes by. Janik him go up a little draw. I know say this for you to feel it. But Rasta man no in what you dealing. I know go see your cigarettes. So no tell me what to do. Cause I know I don't smoke it. No, I don't smoke it. No, I don't smoke it. No. And know what we feel like to roll it up. Janik now I don't smoke it. I don't smoke it. No, we now I don't smoke it. And know what you feel like to roll it up. Janik. Say we a touch and let go. And we a puff and pass. And if the Babylon wants to say something, Janik I go tell them out them raw. Yeah. So we keep burning the good stuff. And it's a freestyle that Janik I tell them this. Now I don't smoke it. Now I don't smoke it. Now I don't smoke it. No. And the way we feel like we roll it up. Janik now I don't smoke it. Him now I don't smoke it. Him now I don't smoke it. And the way him feel like we roll it up. Hey. In a Canada we pop fast. In a California we pop fast. In a the USA we pop fast. In a Jamaica we pop fast. In a Europe we pop fast. Until the Babylon bout them rats. Hey Johnny, let them know ya man. Now I don't smoke it. Now I don't smoke it. Now I don't smoke it. No. And know we feel like to roll it up. Yeah. Oh. Say we not stop. I say we not stop. Puff it. Pass it on.
Yeah, man, it's I because I'm Davis, you know. I mean, I said the time is now. We got to rise and shine, and people cut down. This is a Bobby Wrong. I try to get this thing too far. So we have to big up all of the man them call the Truths and Rights show live and direct on YouTube. You know, so them uplifting the people and the truths and right and progress. Teaching the youth them positiveness. So kick it off, Yannick. I don't know what's their righteousness. Again. Yeah, man, this is because I'm Davis representing live and direct for the True Man Rise and Shine show live and direct on YouTube. And we come for the upliftment, truths and progress, teaching the people to uplift themselves in a positive vibes. So the man called Yannick, forward ever and backward never. So open your eyes and see. It's so crystal clear to we. Yeah. Yeah. Cause I'm representing. Once more. Yeah. When I will love you, open your eyes and see. The truth is a crystal clear. So walk away from my negativity. When it'll be, open your eyes and see. The truth is so crystal clear. Walk away from my negativity. go jump alone. If you want it all, lose it all, you never wash it. I mean, never the back to reach and start. In the air like snow up, now where your system starts disappear. You got to pay attention, remember the tortoise and the ear. Maybe soon the light with the slinging on the spear. So guess what is happening here? Pretend me mama rock because without any fear. When I will be, open her eyes and see. The truth is so crystal clear. Walk away from a negativity. When will be, open her eyes and see. The truth is so crystal clear. So why act like you're just down there? So many get you grab my guitar, they go. Humility and love, I tell you teachings about. We sit down and watching wickedness I want out. We calling all the sheep, just the shepherd I shout. I man go once a year, the king and the throne. Him seated in a Zion, the eyes of home. No listen, I stay away from the cloud. The hail king and Jacob, I'm proud, I'm proud. Who when will we open our eyes and see? The truth is so crystal clear. So walk away from a negativity. When will we open our eyes and see? The truth is so crystal clear. So walk away from negativity. Oh. Don't you get tricked by the glamour to get to the goal. Stay positive, I tell you, open your eyes, stay in control. Yannick, you know you're the righteous one. Come to teach the people, I tell you got the righteous plan. Yeah. We come to sing for everyone. Yeah. Open your eyes and see. The truth is so crystal clear. So walk away from negativity. Open your eyes and see. The truth is so crystal clear. So walk away from negativity.
Bonjour, good one. Bonjour, good one. Right. Here, DVG. DVG on the same rhythm. Rhythm from Teacher D.
Surrounded by voices, blinded by choices, living in a state of hypnosis. I'm trying to stay focused, feeling hopeless, surrounded by minds that's broken, barely floating visions of heaven. I'm the voltage, spark the potent, set the wheels in motion. Peace be my motive, but take no shit from no prick. I'm trying to get my fate lit, stay away from fakeness, penning greatness, building foundations like masons. Connect with my brothers, UK, Canada, Jamaica, Truman, DVG, killing it with Teacher D. 6 in the morning, I'm feeling free. Thank God I got no one to please but myself and me. Rolled up lemon trees in the park. Half light, half dark, life in the balance. Past times were tragic. Life is what you make it, so I had to change it. Now it's back to basics. Stand up to your fears and face it. Find God, embrace it. It's deep within the soul. Once I was told ignorance is bliss. Do me a favor and stop gassing like Nazis up in NASA. Sacred divine, geometric patterns unveil the beauty under the satin. Too many follow like fashion. Follow your heart, follow your path. Many days were spent in the dark until that light got sparked. Yo, check 1, 2. Yo, rise and shine. Raise up your vibes. Quit stressing. Life is a blessing. Truman DVG. This is the Dub Play Sessions. I said rise and shine. Raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. Truman DVG. This is the Dub Play Sessions. I said rise and shine, raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. Truman DVG. This is the Dub Play Sessions. Yes, yes. UK, Canada, Jamaica. Yeah, yeah.
Go the haters. Go the fakers. Rise and shine, the plate vibes. D on the block. Weedy G. Teacher D. Motivation Academy. Yeah, man. Truman. Big up my brother Truman. Big up DVG.
Large up. Not the knowledge. Two-man production. And we're killing it. One love. DVG. Large up, massive. Large up, everyone. Bonjour. Bonjour. It's a boom jour. Faut commencer ça avec un boom. Yeah, yeah. Always booming the day first. Boom yourself, boom the day, boom everything. It's a booming thing. So many great reasons to carry on. Like, I don't have reason to stay in my bed. I have reasons to carry on my life, carry on my cross, carry on whatever you want to call it. The divine love. Divine love, I think, is much better to, carry divine love than hate and grudge and nonsense and division. And so each and every day I wake up more alive. I decide to give more on the side of love. It's a decision. No, you got to take a conscious decision at one point with all this, with the orientation you take with your life, whether it's Babylon or Dream of Life, or I don't think it's two separate things. I think they're Babylon. It's in the world. We see it. It's happening. I can feel Babylon when I go to the bank. So to say that it's just it's really something. There is an overlay. There is an overlay over the. Call it a system, call it what you want, but it's there. I feel it when I go to the bank. I feel it when I pay my bills. I feel it when I go to the supermarket of hell. So I can't deny that it's happening. It's there, but I mean, my focus is not so much also on encouraging that stuff, eating bad food, eating animals, blood, bones, whatever you want to call it. Whatever this society promotes is often evil. Is often evil. There's often evil stuff hidden under. Like, it's not in the forefront. But sometimes it is, like eating meat. You see the blood. So to me, blood is not something very attracting for my vibration. So I decided to let go. But it's more than a personal choice. We all say often that it's a personal choice. But if it becomes a personal choice, it's a bit egotistic. Like, I care. I love animals, so it's not a personal choice so much. I think it's just a natural way of living, to be kind with everything that lives, to show love and not domination and killing and stuff like that. It doesn't make sense in my head. So I decided not to encourage that madness anymore. It's a decision. There's great reasons to carry on. Just to carry on a journey, but it shouldn't even be a journey. We should just be living. But living to a really high state of vibration and not just existing. Like I said yesterday, living is an art. Living is an art. Once you realize that living is an art, also, you start creating more and you find reasons to carry on. The mission, like, my mission is not to save the world. I'm not here for that. It's impossible, but it's possible. But I don't see it. It's not realistic. It's not realistic to want it to change the world because it's so big. There's so many people, and the programming runs so deep. So just to think of changing people's mind is kind of crazy. You're kind of delusional a bit. I don't want to be delusional. I want to have a great, clear vision on where I'm going, on what I'm doing. And it's not by constantly being distracted by stuff of Babylon, of low vibration, that I will reach that super high vibration that I need, that we all need. It's not just me. If one win, we all win. If one need more love, we all need more love. We can all feel that when we put our hands in the water, we can all feel our hands wet. We don't have a different feeling of going in the water. So internally, we're all the same. Pretty much, the organs are the same. C'est sûr. the conditions of the organ might differ from one to another depending on your life habit. Like if you're a big smoker or big drinker or big, if you abuse substance, your body's gonna feel that stuff. So if you consume stuff, don't abuse it. That's what I have in mind all the time. There's no abuse, no even that. I try not to consume stuff that doesn't support my journey, like excessive amount of low vibration food. No, for sure. But if you're not caring, if you're not conscious of all this, you will fall into all the traps of Babylon, and you will not find any reason to carry on a journey or a mission or just the divine love, the real love, the true love, which that's what I'm after. I want to know what love is. That's what I want to know. I don't want to know the shape of the earth. It's shapeless. I want to know what love is. Like, I'm not going to argue with people for the shape of the earth or go on YouTube and try to prove some kind of theory. They're all theories. Shapeless. So, it's the focus is elsewhere than on proving the external stuff to the world. It's proving myself to myself in the first place. I have nothing to prove to anyone but to myself, living up to my expectation, the values, the principles, the stuff that I said I was going to do. That's important to be true to yourself. Above all, don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. That's the worst. That's the worst thing we can keep doing is lying to ourselves once we become aware. That's total mental genocide, big time. Like, once you're aware that you're being manipulated by the world and you still live the lie, it's like you have to be really it's a conscious decision also to live a lie. If you become aware of many stuff and you still default, at one point you got to take a conscious decision to stop defaulting. That's what happened to me. I said, I have enough. I have enough. I have enough. I want to know. I want to know what love is. I want to know what connection is with people, what it is to speak to the world. And that's the only thing I had left was to speak. After seeing all the greatness within me, and when I see within me, I see it within others. It's not because I'm very special and I have super special greatness. We all have that greatness inside. It's just, you got to find the why. The reasons are the why. For sure, you got to have a strong why. Sorry. You got to have a strong why. But the why you're going to... Hold on. Yeah, sorry. The why you're going to... For sure, it's gonna come to you also. The reasons, the reason why you should push each and every day. The reasons why you should push each and every day. And it's not a push that it's very demanding. It's not work. It's a battle. It's a constant battle because it's you versus you. It's you versus you. That's the biggest battle of your life you're going to have. That's the biggest battle that I ever had in my life, is battling me. Battling the program inside until I'm capable to take control over and really think for myself. That's the biggest battle. And if you win that battle, he who conquers himself is mighty. Forget about conquering the world, but if you conquer yourself, you're mighty. You're gonna show mighty powers also. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna feel very, very like you're gonna feel in charge. You're gonna feel in charge for sure. We're all in charge of our own mission. If you, not everyone will find a reason to carry on a mission here in a bit. I think it's just a self-realization also that is necessary into all this. You cannot just jump off your bed one day and say, oh, I'm carrying. No, there's got to be some kind of stuff brewing inside you, and make sure what you brew is on a good. It's a good recipe, so you don't fuck up the brewing inside. And carry on. Carry on. I have life also. The most potent reason to carry on a journey here, to live my big story and live my dream and go after the most magnificent thoughts I had about this life, it's because it's worth it. It's worth it. It's my life. It's our life. You know, when I'm talking to you about here, me, I take this very seriously, as much as I go day by day, but I take it very seriously because it's our life. It's my divine experience here. And life can be like life for me is like you open your eyes one day and you close them in the same moment. It's going to go so fast. Like you're going to be gone in a blink of an eye. Seriously, you might think life is long and this and that, but it's just because I think we don't seize really the moment properly. But I don't know. There's something yesterday I was thinking about that, and it feels like I'm just gonna open my eyes and close them. It's the same moment, the moment of your birth and the moment of your death, whatever you call it, is the same. It's the same. Like it goes very, very fast. It's in the moment. It happens in the moment. And everything happened in the moment. Like it's not so much, I cannot go back. And I can go back in time through my memory, but it's all happening now. It's happening now. That's what we get to realize. Also, that that's one of the great reasons to carry on. It's happening now. Not in a so distant future or... No, it's happening now, here and now. So don't wait too much. No? Electric Cindy. Bon matin, Cindy. Bon matin, Cindy. Non, moi, je pense que c'est ça, ça arrive dans le moment, puis il faut être présent. Il faut être présent, puis il faut... pas juste présent, il faut être vibrant aussi. Vibrant. Vibrant in the moment. You can be in the moment, but if your vibes are... like, if you can put a smile on your face, it's all about the vibration, and that what makes other people... You know, what you want to have here is a great experience. Me, what I want to have is a great experience with life. So a great experience come... Now I'm talking about the total sum of what I do each and every day. That will give me a great experience. But if I'm not there each and every day of this life to be vibrant and to be alive, what's the purpose? Like you gotta live in the moment. That's my my goal of saying that. Purpose why I say this is because we have to live in the moment, and in the moment so much can happen. So much can happen, and not only that, you become really in charge of your mighty powers. That's where we have to get also. You know, it's not we're not doing this all this self-realization just to talk together and be interesting. Like it's more than that. It's like I say, it's our life. Me, I take this as an elevation. For sure, it's an elevation of our vibration. It's an elevation of our mighty powers, and that come with letting go of fear. It's just fear. Honestly, I look at it today. It's not so much what I do. It's just I decided to let go of fear. Fear of what people think of me. Fear of the anything that can happen in this world. Due to external circumstances. No, I let go of everything of that. So probably because stopping watching TV also helped a lot to let go of fear. I still have fear. I can't say I'm fearless. I still have fears, but I don't let them control me. I don't let it stop me. I don't focus on it. So if I don't focus on it, I put my focus elsewhere. You know, if your focus is on fear, it's on fear. That's where the focus is. If your focus on greatness, will be on greatness. Like a camera focus is on the objective. That's what we gotta be. I told you yesterday. We gotta really, really focus on the objective where we want to go. Bonjour les amis. Bonjour Mario. And that's what I do each and every day is getting more, like I'm tuning more that focus. That focus is coming... And now I'm getting a bigger lens. You know, as you go on during the journey, you will acquire bigger, like, you know, that those equipment, they go on camera. It's sometimes they have... I see that the men that goes and photograph the birds, they have sometimes big kick-ass camera with a long zoom. Well, as you go on into your journey, you will acquire better equipment, better zoom, bigger zoom, and the clarity will just be bigger and bigger and bigger and nicer to your eyes. That's what it's gonna be with your own dreams, with your stuff. That's how I feel it. That's how I negotiate with my life. It's a negotiation. Always, it's a battle. So you gotta negotiate some stuff with yourself. And that's it. And make sure that the focus is on the right stuff. That's what I make sure all the time. I think is my focus in the moment on the right thing. Like if in the moment I don't focus on something constructive, I take back myself. I talk to myself. What are you focusing on in the moment? Is that good for you to focus on this, or could I focus on doing something else? Like if it's thoughts or if it's stuff I'm doing, or like I try to really be in charge. But sometimes that's what happens. We're not in charge of the focus. We're not in charge of the vibe because it's external condition or stress or anxiety or depression or all that stuff can come in at us. This world offers you that stuff on a silver platter, depression and all this, and on top of it, they will offer you pills on a silver platter too. So you get the whole kit, you get it all the rest. So that's why I'm telling you, taking charge of our thinking, of our minds, and everything that goes through can save our life. Me, I know it can save my life at one point in the process if I'm not negative, if I'm more positive in a world that is very, very negative. My positivity will affect my environment, the people around, the people I meet, and often it's just a smile on your face. It's not very, because you, like I say, you can change people's people's mind, but you can reach their heart with a smile, with kindness, with compassion, with being lovey with them, with, by being kind. Just by being kind, you're gonna touch people's heart. You don't need to shove stuff down their throat and boost your ego and talk. Sometimes it's just a little smile. It's very simple. It's very simple. Sometimes it's just a little smile. Is forget about telling the truth to people and this my truth, your truth, and this and that. We're way too deep. We're in too deep. We're in too deep to even talk about truth. I think it's to live it. First of all, you need to be true to yourself. Before start talking truth, or it's very profound. First, you got to be true to yourself. And just that is a big discovery. It's a big discovery to be true to yourself, because it's probably something you've never done in your life. So I've never been true to myself like I am today. Today, I'm true to the fire I have inside, and it's very important that I don't let that fire die. So I got to re-energize it, nurture it every day. And that's why I'm here, to keep feeding that fire and to become more alive, more with more compassion, with less bad vibes. Like it's a constant battle. That's why the battle is there. Is sometimes the negative stuff can come, but if you build a very, very positive structure, the negative vibration will not be able to enter. That's how I see it. So that's why being very positive, keeping a good spirit, keeping great reasons to carry on, all this is a must for me, because I don't want to be led to destruction. This world will lead you to destruction if you let it. My goal is not to destroy my mighty capability to bring my life to another level, but you got to reach those mighty powers, and it's there for everyone that decide to get in touch with greatness, with their own personal greatness. It's there. I'm not different than anyone. I decided at one point to start working, but not working. Start to remove the veil. Start to remove the veil. I think it's more that is at one point you remove the veil in front of yourself and you start seeing more clear. You have that moment of clarity when everything becomes clear and you know why you were not doing what you had to do, and all this that will become very clear once you start thinking and reasoning, and yeah, for sure, you're gonna find the reason. I have my own reasons, but they're not my own reason. Really, they're reasons, and you should find your own. You should have your why. But the great why is the same for everyone. It's like, the why and the truth, it's like you cannot really speak your truth and I speak my truth, because then you're talking about level of awareness. This is what you're talking about. If you say you speak your truth and I speak my truth, you're admitting that we have a different level of awareness, and that causes division. That causes division because you probably think you know stuff that I don't. So, it's very, that's how I see it. That's why we are here. Give you me strength, Cha. You give me strength. Oh, thanks, Cindy. But you listen. It's tremendous what you do here from me. Also, I will never. Some of you have really impact me on the deep level more than you can think. And surely I might have impact you more than I can think. It's hard for me. I'm very, very humble, and you're very humbleness is a must. We're like, I'm not super special. I'm just decided to do something great with my life and to be inspired, to be the inspiration, because that's what this world needs. We need teaching and we need inspiration. We don't even know that life is worth living. Okay, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that I had to have a dream, that I should work on a dream instead of just working for someone else. Yeah, like the programming goes very, very deep. So I'm telling you, there's stuff that today I do, and it's very easy to do because I do it on the. Why is this gone? Oh, okay, it's finished. Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, it's just, I think that self-realization, that removing of the veil, all that stuff will bring you to a self-realization also of all your mighty powers, and then you start changing your life. You start going after the stuff that you want in life, because you realize you're going to be gone like this. Like, it might seem very, very long sometime, but I think of it, and one day I'll just close my eyes and I'll be gone. So I have to do something with yeah. I'm here for the free coffee. I'm here for the free coffee. Oh, you're here for something, at least. You're here for something. That's good. No, I know. Listen, I think it's a decision also to want to gain more awareness, like I was talking about before, my truth, your truth, and the truth varies with the level of awareness, but the truth is very simple. It's just we have a blinded spot, or we have a veil or something, or we think it's too much work, or we don't have what's necessary because we haven't been given a talent, or like sometimes we think that stuff comes very easy for certain people that live their widest dream and all that, but there's lots of not sacrifice, I should say. It's not so much a sacrifice, but it's not so much a sacrifice. I'm not sacrificing my distraction. To me, it's nonsense. So it's not really sacrifice. It's just you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're taking responsibility for your life. If you do something that can inspire you and inspire others, you're taking responsibility for your life. Like, it's not because I also am afraid to be judged or this or that at the end by the great organizing design God. It's not that, but I want to be able to look at myself in the mirror and say that I'm true to myself, that I live a life that is on the side of truth, which is being true to myself, more than just shrink and shrink and shrink, and end up sitting on the couch watching TV because I shrink too much. Like, it's nonsense, complete nonsense. So I will work. It's not work so much. I will get up each and every day, and I make that commitment. I made that commitment to myself. You gotta commit some. You gotta go over your programming, and that's really what I do all the time. Because, like I said, it's a battle. It's you versus you. So I gotta be really. But I installed some lever that I can pull. I have levers that I can pull to make sure I stay on my path and on the path that I want to go, not on the path of someone else. Remaining authentic, original, and all this is very important. Don't be a copycat. There's enough copycat out there. We got to be original. And once we can be original, we can be the... Like here, you get the original Truman. Yeah. There's no one else like me. No, I'm original. And I'll remain original. I don't intend to sell out or anything like that. It's I see too many people do that just for the fame or the cash or the like you let go of certain values. I see people letting go of values and principles just for the I don't know what kind of vibe you're gaining, but I think there's more vibration on the side of a great stuff than great at, but it's not so much about the accomplishment. Like I say, you can do whatever you want in life. It's about how you make people feel. And when you're with people, do you make them feel like shit or you make them feel good? Like like I said, I want to have a good feeling with life. So I want to have a good feeling each and every day. So each and every day I take every section of the day and I go by section, like hit the first light reasoning. Then I get the morning, but then not the morning. It's more the prior to noon and the afternoon and the evening. And I make sure that in those sections, I always do something that is very empowering, that allows me to focus more. It's the focus. We got to fine tune the focus. But normal, I must say more natural. Not normal, natural, I wanted to say. Sometimes I use normal. It's not really normal. It's natural. It's natural. No, if you're normal, you're gonna be in the norm. And no, what is the norm? Also, the norm is very low vibe. So listen. So if we want to, and that feeling of feeling good, feeling great with life each and every day comes also. You're gonna have a much higher feeling the moment you embark on your journey, on your dream. You start living, you start having experiences. It's to remove your ass from the couch. It's to remove our ass from the couch and start having experience like Cindy is doing. I find that remarkable. She, when she stretches outside her comfort zone and she's in Kujwak and she's enjoying it a lot. Large up, Cindy, for that. It's very inspiring what you're doing. And she just decided one day, it was a great decision, a great decision. I remember talking to her about it, and the decision was big, but the decision had to be taken. And I'm sure today she thanked herself for taking that decision back then, because it's an experience of a lifetime. She come on, you're up north with the Inuit and all that. I would love it. Kujwak, great place. For sure, a great experience, and that's it. It's those experiences that's gonna build you. That might not be it for her, but that experience is crucial to develop her strength. She's gonna develop an enormous amount of strength with that. She's gonna become so strong that after, even if something don't work in Kujwak or she has to go, she will be so strong that she will be able to take on any other challenge. That's the strength she acquires there. That's what I see. You're on a journey of getting stronger. That's what we're building here. That's what I'm building, is the strength, the strength of this each and every day. And that's a must. That can save you here, là, big time. Là. Je l'avoue, c'est dur ces temps-ci. Ouais. Un 15 avec des blizzards toute la semaine. Je m'ennuie de moi. Ben, c'est sûr, mais tu sais, c'est... it's not a sacrifice you're doing because you're gonna... Like I say, you're building strength. You're building an enormous amount of strength. So, for sure, you're gonna... But if you miss some stuff, it's maybe because you're too attached to it also. Sometimes we have to let go of attachment, so then we don't miss it so much. Like, there's stuff I don't want to be attached and say, because after it causes suffering because you miss it. And so just let go of attachment. Just live in the moment. That's what you're doing. That's my advice to you. No? That's not what I'm telling you to do. It's an advice. But just live in the moment and let go of attachment. Let go of attachment of things you miss, or things that should be there that are not there, or let go of all this. Just be in the moment, and you're going to see that you don't miss so much. You don't miss so much. Everything is there. And yeah. So I think you have for sure, we love to eat our own food. We love to grow our food and stuff. But I think it's very worth it also to have the experience you're having in the moment. By me, that's and I wouldn't. You're gonna get back to your garden. Eventually, you'll get back to your garden. I'm sure, Cindy, you're gonna be back there in no time. So, like I say, it goes fast. Just enjoy each and every moment you're there, because one day I don't think you'll stay in Kujak for a lifetime. One day you'll come back to your nest, and you'll be back in your garden. So yeah. I bought a indoor greenhouse. I can grow 180 salad. Oh wow! I'm gonna yeah, for sure. You're gonna provide the restaurant and here in salad. That's good, Cindy. That's what you should. If we have a window, you can grow. If you have a window in your house, you can grow. If you have a window, an opportunity, you can grow. Same thing. Like these stuff, we don't see them the way they are. That's the truth. That's the truth, and that's what it is. If you have a window, you can grow. If you have an opportunity, a window in your life, you can grow. But we forget all this. We don't see things for what they are. So at one point, we become very distant from life, distant from others, distant from our connection to the source, distant from a lot of stuff. So it's to erase that distance with more bringing more love, pouring more love into your heart. I don't know if it's really like getting to the pure, true, unconditional love, but at least it's love. At least we start with the word. To me, love, like I say, it's many different things. To me, love is it brings a lot together. Love is a lot. If I talk about love, I'm talking about a super high vibration. I'm talking about compassion, kindness, all that good stuff. All that good stuff, that good vibration, that alive feeling. That's it. So that's what I am after more, feeling more alive each and every minute of the day, every second. You know what? This is very important, because that if you feel alive, if you feel happy, if you feel present, you're going to do stuff. If you feel depressed, anxious, and depressed, and all that stuff, and stressed out, you're not going to do too much. I don't do too much when I'm stressed out. I think when I'm depressed, I'm low vibration. When I'm not depressed, but if I experience those feelings, I will be very, very on, like the high gear. I will be in first gear, not in fifth gear. Know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying that. Gratitude is the best. Yeah, gratitude, and with lots of gratitude, you're gonna have a great attitude also, which is very important to have a great attitude with life, which is giving thanks for life. Give thanks, give thanks you're alive. You could not even be here. That's what I realized. But I realized that late a bit in my life. For me, I realized that stuff a bit late. But never too late than ever. I'm still very vibrant, very I have lots of energy. Energy is there, everything. So it's just a bit the pain sometime, and then the stuff that comes and maybe challenge my moments. But if I come to embrace that pain also and let it that's another great reason for me to carry on, is the pain, is the constant pain in the knee. So it's it's a great reason for me to be here. Great reason to carry on, because with that pain, I could easily fall into depression. Easily. Some people do. Some people become very depressed because of pain, because of their... like also, it was important also that I still give myself something to have a presence with life, which was, finding that great attitude that I probably never really had gratitude. I was really grateful, but not to the point where I would give thanks for life. Where like I would do something that is very, very empowering and after my dreams. And like I told you, I've never really thought of this, of living a dream or going after what my... But it's not going after, but it's just... But I didn't know there was a veil. I didn't know there was a veil. That's the thing. I didn't know there was a veil. You don't know all that stuff until you start seeking within yourself and stuff. You got to realize that there was a big veil in front of you for you to stay blind, to not see too far, so your focus becomes very blurry. You know, this is what I've realized. And at one point, if you realize that, you will work on acquiring a better equipment and have a better focus. And that's the analogy I gave you with you doing something each and every day to acquire more focus, more strength, more power, more. And after that, you know, you can start being very, very inspired. And you know, when you're inspired, you don't feel tired. Nothing will affect you. You don't feel like it's a work. You don't feel like it's a load on your shoulder. You just carry on. You just carry on each and every day. To me, it's very natural. It has to become natural. Also, if you do it force, or if you feel like you're putting energy, or no, you don't count the cost. You don't count the cost. If you count the cost, you're gonna give up. I have found other conspiracy theory addicts here in Kujwak. We found each other. I can be myself. It helps. No intentional dumbing down. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Because sometimes that's what happens. You get a soul shift with some people, but you will find some people that are aware, some people that question things and for what they are. And yeah. Some dive deep. Some don't want to. Some dive deep. You know, you have the pool, you have the shallow part and the deep part. Well, a lot of them will stay in the part where it's not too deep. Not too many people will dive deep in the pool. And, you know, you got to be a very, very good swimmer. If you want to go deep into a diving pool, if you dive deep, you better be a good swimmer and have lots of breath to come back up. You know, that's why Bob said, if you can jump, don't jump in the water if you can't swim. But if you go deep in the water, you better know how to swim. So that's why most people don't know how to swim within the rivers of Babylon and stuff, very unaware. And they will seek truth, but seek truth on the surface, like very in the shallow water. Like what I think we should do is really dive deep, because the stuff is in the deepness. There's in the real view is in the depth of yourself also. Like you will not find yourself on the surface of your skin. You will find yourself deep down inside yourself, just like you dive deep, and you will see at one point the bigger picture for sure. Swimmer here, like a fish. That's it. Be a good swimmer. You got to know how to swim. You got to know how to swim these waters, these troubled waters of Babylon. And that's it. It's a must, for sure. But when I talk flat earth, OMG, even them think I'm crazy. But it's because they don't think. I think people think you're crazy just because you go against what the government and the conceive what reality were fed, because they want to fit in. So that's the, you know, we want to fit in with this. We want to fit in many ways. So people that say you're crazy, and that is just because also they like the ego. The ego takes over a lot. The pretending to know and stuff. But no, it's and anyway, anybody like me, like today, flat earth, I look at it and I don't see it the same as I was seeing it at the beginning. There's a bit of truth. There's truth in everything. There's truth in everything, because if not, it would be very hard for them to keep going with it. So, but there's also lots of lies, lots of manipulation, another reality fed to you. That's how I see it today. So to go and introduce people to some kind of awareness, I do not start with flat earth. I do not start with the word flat earth, because just that is gonna, they're gonna go funny. Their body goes funny if they're not prepared for it. If they're not in tune with the other truth within themselves, with their light, with their fire, with their, it's gonna become very funny. It's gonna become, their body's gonna do a bizarre twitch and stuff, and that's why I think anyway, and it's it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything that one person, that you tell it to one, it's you know, it's a very, very, the way we're gonna change this world is not on so much. Yes, it's on a physical level, but I mean, the tree will remain the tree, and It's with this. It's with this. It's by you connecting to yourself, creating that personal revolution within yourself that you're going to change the world. It's all of us need that personal revolution to be more kind, more compassionate, more loving, blah, 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 all those stuff that is good for us, that makes us feel good, that makes others feel good, not like shit or selfishness and all that stuff has to go. This is the goal of having a better vibe here. Crazy people call others crazy. For how could they know what crazy is if they weren't one themselves? That's it. Hi, Red. You missed the free cake. Yeah, you missed the free cake. Yeah, but anyway, I think it's just to, that's it. Develop your swimming ability. It's more that. Become a very, very good swimmer in Babylon, in the rivers of Babylon, the troubled rivers, troubled waters. And once you become a really, really, and that, if you become a good swimmer, the more you swim, the more strength you acquire also. If you go in the pool once a week to swim, you're not going to build much muscle. But if you're in the pool each and every day in the pool, and you do your stuff and you dive and you exert, you will build strength. Come on, look at this guy that won I don't know how many medals in the Olympics, the Michael Phelps. Come on, that's a champion to me. That's amazing. That's crazy shit. I love these things because these are people that push over their limits and stuff. It's very inspiring. Anything you do, oh no, me neither. I don't bother talking about flat earth, like you said, Mario. I don't bother talking about flat earth. It's too deep. It's too deep. The whole thing is way too deep. And you say flat earth, if you're gonna push them away more than anything. You're gonna create division more than anything. Because suddenly, and then the worst is that in that flat earth, there's so much lies, so much manipulation, so much lies that all you do is propaganda for them when you talk about it. That's what I realize when I go too deep. Like sometimes I go on the surface, like I talk about the horizon being an horizontal and stuff, but because why they say flat earth also, there's a programming behind it. I see that programming and I think that's what it is, but I'm not sure, but that's what I feel. They call it flat earth. What is flattening here is our energy. That's why flat earth, it's a flat earth, it's flattening in energy. We have to elevate. So it's all by programming. There's lots of programming in the word, and to say that the earth is flat, like it's flattening in energy, like it's just a flat thing. It's like it sounds like creation is flat and like super nonsense. So that's why sometimes people get triggered by the word flat earth. Maybe not due to a high level of awareness, but due to a certain programming also that you have experienced during your life. But I think it's better to not talk about it. It's better. What difference it does? What difference does it make? Honestly, it makes a big difference. Okay, where it makes a big the shape of the earth doesn't matter. We're here, but to be lied about something that is not what it is, this is the big deal. This is the big deal because this is where the manipulation starts. It's with all the lies and the manipulation that we're victim of, that we victimize ourselves too. Because truly, what difference does it does? But it does a huge difference. It does a difference. It is a difference in people's mind. It's going to make a difference when we raise our... Right now, it makes no difference because we're really, really unaware of who we are, and very few of us really go after the magnificent dream of life and cultivate it and stuff. So, les gens veulent rien savoir des choses. No, that's it. Les gens, premièrement, c'est ça. Their little comfort is more important than anything that they can... So I don't bother. I wanted to know more. That's why I'm here. That's why it brought me on YouTube. That's why I'm here, because I needed to know. I wanted to know. It was a conscious decision to do something with my life, to live my dream, to get out, to close the TV, to close all the nonsense stuff, the distraction. It was a conscious decision. I decided to decide. That's why I'm here. But people, for sure, they don't want to break their little comfort and their little habits and watching TVs and reality fed to them, so they don't have to think. They don't, and then they just fit in. And I have no desire to fit in whatsoever here. Not even on YouTube. Not even in the reggae thing. Like I don't want to fit in anything. Like this is our biggest problem. I think is we want to fit in so much. We have the desire to fit in a group or a movement, a this, a that, just to feel that, I don't know, to feel the void or something. I don't know. I have no intention to fit in. Fighting over such BS is nonsense. Ignorant think they're right, period. So no point in arguing something no one knows for sure. The Bible says flat. But is that true? But the Bible, the people in the Vatican use the Bible. The evil people in the Vatican use the Bible. And the Bible comes from Babylon. Right? The Babel, how do you call it, Mario, again? The Babel, something? It's not something really I go by, what's written. And I use my eyes. And if I use my eyes, first of all, the only real vision of the earth, I have it each and every day in front of me. I mean, okay, it might be very interesting to know how the stars and the sun operates and the moon, but will I ever know? First of all, the only experience I will have from that is third party, someone explaining it to me. Sorry. So if I fall for explanation, definition, then my whole mystery of life is gone. And I want to keep really a mysterious aspect to my life. Don't want my life to be like I want to go outside like this and find a lot of mysteries in the trees. But for some people, this is just what it is. It's a river. It's trees. It's like we don't think beyond what's the water, like the divine thing behind the trees, behind, like, why is the tree shaped like this? Why is the mountain? Like, we don't, this is what I think I've never done in my life. Now I'm thinking a bit more. I see stuff much more divine and with such a huge vibration than before. So it's your vision of life also that's going to change with upping your vibration like this, going after your most magnificent dream. I think it's pretty magnificent what I have put in front of me. And I put something big, something huge. Said I'm going to be motivational speaker. I still have my eyes on the prize. I haven't changed that direction. That's still what I want to do. I still have and that's what I'm working on still. It hasn't changed for the last 4 years. 4 years I'm on YouTube, I think. Close to 4 years now. And in Babylonian time, not so much in divine timing. In divine timing, it's nothing. In divine timing, I feel brand new each and every day. So each and every day, it's like I become stronger, but I start brand new, fresh, and so there's no I don't feel like I do the same. Yeah, shining bright. Yeah. Salut Suzanne. Bonjour Suzanne. Comment ça va, la belle Suzanne de Ann Arbor, Michigan? That was there yesterday on Byte Radio. We'll be there again tonight. Tonight, it's the 70s, 80s, 90s music. I'll be there from, I don't know what time today. I think it's 4. I'm not sure. Let me check on Byte Radio. So that will give me also on the... Because they have it on the... You can go on the site. They have it on the schedule on the site. You see all the schedule. There we go. Saturday, 9 p.m. till late, Truman. So 9 p.m. UK, 5 hours less, 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock. 4 p.m. Montreal. 4 p.m. Montreal. Today, I'm live and direct on Byte Radio. We'll do that probably from 4 to 8 or 4 to 7:30, something like that. We'll see. But we'll have a great time for sure with lots of great tunes. And I love that place, Byte Radio, and we're going to bring Byte Radio to the world. Yeah. Big up. Large up, Victor Bud, for all you do yesterday. That's what I said. It's marvelous. Thank you for being who you are. No, that's just it. Thank you for being who you are. Because that's what you are. You are being who you are. This is Just what we all need is to be ourselves. And once we become ourselves, we can, we're going to do it. Okay, hold on. I'm just reading something. But yeah, they do amazing stuff with this. With this Bible. Ça, c'est le Bible. A Bible. I've read, I would say 3/4 of it, because at the beginning I was very curious. Curiosity is the essence of probably your enlightenment, of your awareness. Is curiosity is very, very important to remain curious. If you're not curious about life, you're not curious about anything. But people are curious, but about TV, about what's going on with the next show on TV, with the next sport event, we're very curious, but about distraction, about nonsense. So can we bring that curiosity to reality? That's much better to me than being curious about who won the hockey game last night. It's so nonsense to me today. It's so nonsense. And it's just because, again, you want to fit in. That's why you follow these sports. That's why you do like everyone. You repeat the stuff everyone does just to fit in. Yeah. So that's it. I'm out and I'll be back. I'm going to walk Kelowna, and I'll be back tonight, 4 p.m. on Byte Radio, live and direct, and for another great uplifting session. It's all about promoting love. Byte Radio is about promoting love and good vibes, so that's what we push, for sure. Large up, Bud Vixta, for the great work you're doing there. Again, it's magnificent. Just to have created that stuff, that whole, and like it's a bit of a organization to get it to run. He's got to have a server. You should see his man cave, his studio, where he broadcasts all his stuff. Like he's pretty much operating that by himself also, right? With Vixta, his wife. But I mean, it's great. It's magnificent. Large up for who you are. Big time. I can't say it enough. I can't thank them enough. I can't put words on the gratitude that I have for them creating such a great place to chill. It's magnificent. I love it. And that's it. We get to share a good vibe. Music is good. Music is upliftment, is progress, is happiness. Sometimes, music is the only thing that will keep your mind off the nonsense. It's music. I prefer listen to music than open the TV. I prefer listen to music all the time than do nonsense. Like in the music, I get inspiration. I get good lyrics. I get good vibration. I feel good. When I listen to good music, I feel good. For sure. So, keep on promoting what I love. For sure. So, that's it. I'll see you later, and thanks a lot for being here, Mario, Red, Cindy, Suzanne, Leslie. I'm sure Leslie is there, and if she's not there, she'll watch later. But yeah, large up each and every one of you. Did I miss someone? No, I think I haven't missed. Godefroy, le premier à dire bonjour. Ouais, Godefroy, il est connecté. That's what we do. We're connected. As much as internet can disconnect people, it can connect people also if we use it consciously and we make a conscious decision to connect together, not to have bad feeling for each other. We want to connect. We want to spread more love, more good vibration. So there's a potential for that for sure. So raise the energy with high vibe. Smile on. That's it, beautiful people. Smile to everything you meet. A blade of grass, everything. Smile to the trees. Smile to the birds. Smile to everything. Smile to everything. Life is wonderful, beautiful. It's a divine experience. It's a one-time deal. And there's so much to reveal. Go bigger or go home. He's out.